Some time ago, a man came to my inbox seeking for my advice after telling me his problems. This man was a kind of expecting me to give him a spiritual advice because somehow he believes his problems are spiritual. But I, being a very smart person, after analyzing this man's problem, I concluded that this is a natural problem. So I gave him a logical advice. And months later, the man returned back to my inbox thanking me for the advice because that actually helped. It helped solve that problem after following my instructions. So while he was thanking me, I was expecting him to show me a sign of appreciation at least. But he never did. Rather, he was asking for more logical advice. And that made me snub him. Do you know why? Because this is exactly why native doctors and pastors do not give people logical advice. Despite knowing that your problem is not spiritual, they will still end up giving you spiritual solution to natural problems. And you end up wasting your time, wasting your money. Yes. Now, let's assume your business is facing a very serious challenge. Probably your business is crumbling. And you meet a native doctor and ask him, why is this happening in my life? Now, this native doctor, despite knowing that this could be an economic problem, this could be your own fault, or this could be a natural challenge, will not tell you so. Rather, they will start asking you, these are the kind of questions, these are the area they will lead your mind to. They will push your mind to these areas. And then make you waste a lot of money on top of these things, doing rituals and sacrifices to solve a natural problem. Then after you must have wasted all your money and your efforts on this thing, then they will now begin to give you the logical solution. They now begin to advise you, oh yeah, do this, do that, change the location of your business, change your tactics, sack your servants, probably they are chopping your money, do this and do that. Now, this is where the solution lies. The solution lies in the advice they are now giving you. Every other thing they have done for you is just for their own pockets, to extort money from you and to also make you think that they are actually spiritually powerful. Yes. Do you know why they do this? Because they do not want you to become a logical person. If they keep the spirituality aside and gives you just the logical solution, your belief in spirituality will begin to reduce. And your dependency on native doctors will also begin to reduce because you now become a very logical person who now thinks for himself, finds solution for himself, rather than a person who depends on pastors or native doctors. And when things like this begin to happen to a whole lot of people, they will begin to lose customers. So this is one of the things they do to you, just to keep you coming. Now, the reason why this man who came back to my inbox could not give me anything is because I gave him a logical solution. Let me give you another example. Let's assume you're having a headache and you went to a native doctor and he says, after analyzing your situation, knowing that this is a natural problem, this is a headache, what the native doctor would do, he will not give you paracetamol. Because if he gives you paracetamol, you will not value anything that he has done to you. You feel like, be paracetamol you carry give me. At the end of the day, you may not even go back to thank that native doctor. So what he will do first of all is to lie to you and tell you there's a so juju where person bury for so place. Now they disturb you for your head. So you go bring 700,000, maybe they buy something, go cure them. Now, after performing all this ritual with your money, then the native doctor will now come up with the paracetamol. He may not even let you know that this is paracetamol. He may just come up with a drug and say, take this drug to settle the physical aspect of the solution of the problem. That's how they put it. Now, when you take this drug and your headache heals, you will never give the glory to that drug. You will still believe that this is the juju, the sacrifice where the native doctor do for you. Now you clear everything spiritually. The drug only did the physical aspect because this is what they will brainwash you to believe. So you now value the whole process because you don't spend your money, they don't brainwash you. Then at the end of the day, when this headache finally clears, you now begin to praise and even take thanksgiving to this man. Most of you will take cash, most of you will take a large sum of money. But this is something that if this man had done without this trick, you wouldn't have valued it or even given him any thanksgiving at all. You see why honest native doctors hardly make money. Honesty does not pay in that line of job. Any native doctor you see with plenty cars and big house, and somehow this person is dishonest. 100% or even 80% honesty in that job does not pay. You remain poor. This is why it seems like native doctors of the old did not make money, they did not live in good houses. Why native doctors of today are living in mansions? The difference is honesty and dishonesty. Now, this video is not trying to teach you that spiritual problems do not exist. They do. But most of our people often mistake natural problems as spiritual problems and ends up being misled by spiritualists. Give me 1 minute of your time. I want to introduce my business to you. I want to introduce you people to electric motorcycles. What are electric motorcycles? Electric motorcycles are motorcycles that uses battery instead of fuel. Charge and use, recharge and reuse, no fuel. This one now, 2 million naira, 1.5 million naira, 1.5 million naira, 1.5 million naira, 1.3 million naira, 1.3 million naira, and this one 1.3 million naira. That motorcycle uses battery instead of fuel, so say bye-bye to buying of fuel. Again, it looks good on you, gives you elegance, and it can be driven in any part of Nigeria, even where motorcycles are bound. Why? Because that is an electric motorcycle, not your regular kind of motorcycle. So contact me if you need it. Our head office there for Aguleri, Anambra State, and we get another branch for ShopRite Onitsha. Come to my inbox if you need it. Most of you, they say people they create video online, they no get job. I don't get them now. Patronize me. And don't forget to check my name for Truecaller. And maybe you do me the smartest guy in town. Be smart.
Different color. Different design, different color. Okay. Different design, different color. Let me see the back.